Hey, everybody. Frustrated farmer here today. Here, trying not to think about what happened yesterday. We're just gonna not even talk about it. We're just gonna ignore it entirely. What are we doing today? What's going on? What's in the factory right now? I didn't look at anything. I was kind of a little tiny bit on tilt. And what we got now? This still needs to cook, right? Here, let's go take a look at it. So this problem was that we have shifted the world from using recycled plutonium oxide from the MOX recipe, heralding back from ye olden times when plutonium peroxide was precious. Now plutonium peroxide is a waste product, and we need to get through that in order to get to the actual worthwhile Timmy phosphate. And to do that, we have to eat the plutonium. Well, I should probably look. Is there any other use for this? No, we did this. There's two uses for it, and we're working on them both. Yeah, and then this just goes into stuff. Yeah. All right, so we can probably see an interesting graph in a second here. But this is now using all fresh, inefficient, fresh from the peroxide plutonium oxide. We are burning it at a mighty rate of 2 a second. That is bad. And there's also all of these neutron absorbers over here, which together are probably doing quite a bit more than that, frankly. It doesn't really matter which one there is. We want to do them all. Which is the most expensive one? You, maybe? No. Well, anyway, we want to upgrade all of these to increase the consumption. We are consumption-driven right now. And this is filled back up again because it was jammed on salt solution. And the salt solution has been unjammed, I guess? Yes, it's been completely unjammed because the lithium chloride, I think? Zinc chloride. Yeah, that was blocked, and we fixed that. And now we're eating all the salt solution again. Okay, so that's fine. Let's talk about plutonium peroxide. We should see it consumed and destroyed simultaneously, because destruction is production at this level. So if you look in the last 10 minutes, it should be dead the same. Okay, kind of dead the same. A little dead the same. Really close. And right now, in the last hour, we are producing 1.6... We're consuming 1.7K a minute. This is the number we want. We want consumption here. This is a waste product. And in ye olden times, it was probably about a third of that ish, a third of it. So by shifting to primary production on the primary consumption on primary production for plutonium oxide, if I'm not sounding like a complete lunatic right now. Oh, this is nice. We have abundant purple coal power plants. So now that we're using the correct oxide instead of the incorrect oxide, that has produced a bump. Why is none of this gone over? Oh, is there only one? There is only one. All right, this is being made, and we need lots of these. So, excuse me. This just has to be watched. This is no longer investigate. This is now watch. We have investigated thoroughly, and now we know the situation. And now we have to watch it and then take action at some later point. So this leads to need more Vrauk Cocoons. All right. I have this memory in my head that we dealt with this just a little while ago. And so I kind of expect to see a blocked line of some kind. Oh, we have all these pro forma outposts here that just aren't used by anything. That's kind of nice, I guess. No, that's Zillifo. No, that's Ulrich's. We're going to need a lot more of you guys, right? Vrauks, here we are. How are we doing on uplifting? I'll look. We are not doing well. Because it takes for friggin' ever. And there's not a lot we can do about this by putting in more bandwidth. It's so slow. It's so slow. Alright, don't look at it. Don't look at it. It just makes you angry. So what we want now is to get more Vrauk Cocoons. And already I see these are Repo Complex 2s. Yeah, these are all Repo Complex 2s. Alright, and this one isn't even going. So this is going to be a multi-dimensional sort of thing. The first dimension is better buildings. That's Vrauk Cocoon 3. Oh, hello, mining prod. That makes me feel a little better, I guess. So we're still uplifting, huh? It's time to get... That's not even uplifting. Are we really almost done? No, not quite. Well, okay, some of these are in next tier. Like Simics right there. We're going to run out of tech to research before we get to the next science, aren't we? I kind of feel that looming over me again. Anyway, Vonix then. And this is Apex for Vonix. Okay. And is there anything more to uplift after this? I think we might be done with the uplifting saga. Which is... Okay, not quite. Because there we go, there's Simics. But aside from that, we may have researched all of the uplift techs. Which is a good sign for progress, if things were going better. So what are we doing? 6, 12, 15. 15 happy hearts. Let's go get that. And then let's go... Here, let's take a look at what we're doing first. Vrauk Cocoons. Make a lot... We are pegged on this. Alright. So, adding... level 3 happy hearts will... get me an extra 50%-ish, right? And then there's another recipe tier we can weigh. And there's probably things we can do with making the sushi belt a little more efficient. All of which are things we can do. Okay. I will do those things. In fact, I will go farther than that, friends. I will do those things in that order. You heard me. Organization is here. Organization and the illusion of competence. So what we got, these guys get upgraded and then drop them down, drop them down. You are, this is 3.5, this is 5.5. So this is not, it's actually a little better than 50%, isn't it? Anyway, it's good. Go faster. We probably need direct lines. That's probably what we have to do. We have to use the, either this, probably not this, maybe this area right here, and build in a wormhole-based Vrauk Cocoon maker. Because I think it's going to be very awkward to keep it moving at very high speeds. But stage 1 of Operation Cocoon taken care of. Stage 2, keeping them going. I mean, that looks good. I don't see any problem with this. These guys also have first crack at everything. Due to their positioning, they have abundance on their side. And you need more... No, no more water barrels. Yeah, this is cocoon. They're lacking in cocoons. Are we stopping ourselves from putting too few on the belt? No, we're nowhere near full up. So we have a whole bunch of cocoons coming around. We can see it right there, right? And they come into the series of dangerous claws right here, and they get cleaned up, and they get flooded into this. And then they go off to be wonderful and terrible things. The key point here is this is more than a little tight. And again, I have the cleaning step downstream from the adding step, which is just poor planning on my part. So you need more Vrauk food. More Vrauk food. More Vrauk food. Got a lot of Vrauk food. A lot of these guys need more Vrauk food. So we're now going to the next step, which is trying to tune this thing. What a weird number. 4,000. Send them around. Then, why am I seeing empty barrels here? And shouldn't you be just turbo sped? Is this good enough? Do I feel like this is enough? These barrels aren't stacked, which is a problem. See, that guy just missed a bunch. Alright, we're just going to leave that alone for the time being. So let's talk about next level Vrauks, alright? So here's cocoons, and we are making a lot of cocoons. Okay, there's a lot of advantages to this, but you're going to stop now. What is best cocoons? Do we have that? It's 6 quality Vrauk food. What is that? Wait, are these guys stuck on level 3? Alright, so we're doing level 3. Yeah, it is level 3. This is what we're doing right now. 30 seconds for that many cocoons. And now we can step it up. And it's double. It doubles by putting Arquad honeycombs in. And a lot more food. And then it doubles again for the same amount of honeycomb, but double the food. And this will be blisteringly fast. It's going to be tough getting the water barrels in so fast. It's 10 seconds. This solves the problem, right? I mean, it's 2 doublings for 4 honeycombs and more food. It's hard to turn that down, right? Not in, like, okay, this is not going to work here. What can I put? Should I put bedding in the wormhole? Here, you go back to how you were. Like, I can put bedding in the wormhole. And there's already flora in the wormhole. Maybe not enough. We have that as a problem. But we lose flora, right? Hold on a second. Am I blind to that? Yeah. There's no more flora. So it's just bedding and mushrooms. And it's even more bedding efficient, isn't it? Well, it's times 8 bedding, but it's only times 4 cocoons. So that's bad. And it's times 6 food, but again, only times... So is this just more expensive? Like, would it be better to do this? I mean, flora is free, Vrauk food is free. It's more efficient in terms of mushrooms, but... This might actually be better to do a bunch of level 3s than it is to do a level 5. Just more efficient. It's less efficient on mushrooms, and it's less efficient on level 1 Vrauk food. But for everything else, it's better. I mean, flora is free, water is free. This is feeling more like a side grade. I don't like it. It's better in a per building sort of thing. But I think this is probably the sweet spot when it comes to efficiency for the base materials, because no one cares if they eat more flora. And yes, we lose the Vrauk food, but we have to pay 6 times as much quality Vrauk food for, again, only 4 times as much cocoons. That doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't make sense at all. So, okay. In the analysis that we did, now let me preface this by saying this is one of the better alien life high-level recipes I've seen. However, I still deem it bad. It doesn't feel like you gain anything by unlocking this. You have unlocked a side grade. You pay more in materials per cocoon. However, you use fewer buildings. So that's a side grade. You should never unlock a side grade by going up the tech tier, the tech tree. I firmly believe that it must feel better all on its own. And bedding is a sore spot because there's no better way to make it. You can prod it, and that's good. But bedding is still a sore spot. And if it were costing this by bedding, like anything you can do to bedding in this recipe, you can do to bedding in this recipe. So this, I think, is operating under an incorrect philosophy. You don't want side grades. You want it to be cleanly better. Yeah. I am speaking, and I have spoken. So what are we doing now? We have to try to get all these guys singing appropriately in the choir. Apparently we are out of barrels, which is not what I want to see. And I don't like how we put barrels out individually. That's a problem. All you guys need to be super sped. And I didn't make this system very friendly to like a refill at this point. It's like, or refill in the middle, frankly. Here, we're doing something weird. Stay with me. Stay with me. Are you still there? Are we still together now? And then all these guys get picked up. The fact they were both connected in red makes me think we're double counting what's on the belt. Okay, so what we're doing here is anything you want in, and then we want barrels out. Empty barrels. Right? And these guys work together right downstream from the barreling machine. You see? And then we can do the same thing up here too. Oh, it's even easier. Come with me if you want to have fun. And then just paste. Where's my bottling stations up here? Refreshing all of these barrels. Alleviating my barrel-related pains. We need more barreling machines in the world. Okay, that's not true. I don't like barreling machines. We, in fact, do not need more barreling machines in the world. However, right here specifically, I will make a single exception for that rule and allow more barreling machines. Boop. And then you go right there, and now you are ready to go. And then we're going to do you... And we're going to pick this up firstly. And then copy all you. And you guys, these guys get personalized barreling machines. It's very posh. H and H. And let's just draw a line, right? And ideally, this side of things will be mostly just... Yeah, if we're coming past here, any of this is just stuff that shouldn't be on the belt. This should be all cocoons at this point. Cocoons and Vrauks. Okay. And shouldn't we have a rebarreler right there too? What's with that? Why don't we have a barreling refresh exactly right here? Maybe I'm giving up too early on the sushi belt concept. Maybe things are all right. Maybe things have always been alright. It's been me who's been wrong. Uh-huh. Maybe I don't need more barrels anyway. I just need to use the barrels I have more efficiently. Do you believe? So now we need Vrauk food. It's not coming along. Yeah, it's going back over there. Maybe it has to be mixed up for a little bit. I can accept that. What's this needing sap? Needing Vrauk food. We shove it on the belt or something? No, we are out. Ah! Hello! Ah, hello! A problem. Yes? Oh, it's only a single dinosaur? Okay, so we're gonna have to tackle that problem, I see. This might be indicative of some issues we are experiencing. So, what we're going to need is Ultra Prod, which we have in abundance. And where did we do this? It was one of the first grocery items we did. That is around here. It's right over there. Oh, it's related to agar too. This is a fussy one. All right. Friends, you may go. And then you are no longer doing that. You are going to be superseded, I believe. I don't know if that is strictly necessary, but this is what we're doing. Great. Now we have this guy. You are getting differentiated. Forcefully differentiated. There we are. Go. All right, now, and we share this agar maker with a lot. I need a bunch of high pressure furnaces because this whole thing is gonna be just all of it. All of it. We're dealing with all of it right now. We are settling all family business. And I need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10 Lovecraft furnaces. No problem. And then we'll probably make another Calmodulin binding mutant peptide area. And then we're probably going to go back to Uplifting, where we strongly expect to have good news today. Do you hear me, Factory? It's a good news day. It's not going to be a bad news day. Good news day. Are you ready? Let's see if we can find it by shape. Right over here? Yes, we did find it by shape. Excellent. I wonder why we're not prodding this. Probably doesn't matter that much. Alright, so this is going to be an interconnected sort of thing, right? Firstly and obviously, we are going to disable these guys. Probably don't have to, just gonna. Alright, and then this guy gets picked up. Okay, back to work, all of you. This is our target. You are now making 15 a second. If you can get filled, and you can't. That is the keyword here. Cannot keep up. Oh, we need more steam. Alright, so I guess we put this then right here. That actually works alright. And then these guys will go slow, but we'll fix this in a second. We'll return to the center in a second. You're going very fast indeed. And how's the water pressure? Good. How's the steam pressure? Good. How's that? Bad. Pull it up. Now it's good. Here, let's turn these frowns upside down. And then you are the chosen one. And you aren't going because no flora. No flora because this guy isn't here. Don't worry, we'll be here in a second. Great. So now we have to ask ourselves, what is it going to take to keep this going? Quite a lot, actually. We're going to be transport limited, it looks like. Because even though this is like one of the simplest of all foods, maybe this is even the first food. Maybe this is even before Og food. We have problems. I really want to just rip this down and put a wormhole down. Do we even have a seaweed wormhole? Do we even do that? Is that a thing? Do we have seaweed in our wormhole? Because we definitely believe... Yeah, we do. It's right there. So, we're going to reorganize this, and we're going to lose our distinctive pattern. So this is obviously done. After you're done with that, and we've burned through all of it, you must go. You're being retired. The world has changed, and you must now learn to change with it. Enjoy. So, we have no agar because we have no seaweed. And then we just kind of want it to burn through it as fast as possible, so just don't do anything right. This eats a ton, and I mean an absolute ton of material a second, so just don't worry about it. How are we doing on power? I spend a lot of... What is that? Oh, that's 50 hours. Okay, never mind. Where is... Wasn't he here? Wasn't he just here? We're crossing the digestive tract. Alright, I guess we have to wait around for a second, huh? All of this is dramatically underlining why we need a wormhole. And we're just going to blow out this area here, and the rest of these will go. Alright, friends, can we be done? Can we be here? Oh, I'm so glad he's here. Okay, where is this guy? Okay, finally. We had one whale on this for so long. Alright, this light up. Agar flowing forth. So happy to see this. I should probably let my attention drift elsewhere while that is processing. So what do we got here? Oh, that's nice. Go deliver those. That's necessary for the functioning of the base. And this is full up, and this is full up, and we are hard locked on this guy right here. And that's, once again, that is all about the advanced coding. And these guys are all in motion, so that's good. We may not even need more chitosan. I think we want it, though. I mean, it's in stock. It always seems to be in stock. How much do you have? Are you about to deliver? No. We definitely need to go get more. And more of this. Alright, good. We burned it out. So we just have to chunk this out right now. Just from here. This is going to destroy a lot. And I acknowledge that. You too. You come with me. No. Yeah, you come with me too. Okay. Maybe this guy too. Actually, yes, this guy too. Okay. You guys are the winners. Why? Because you're roughly in a square. That's all we're looking for, friends. Squaritude is all it takes to survive in this factory. We want to take this agar and put it in there. We want our shipping container to go right there. Good. And we want right there, seaweed is now available. I said seaweed is now available. Why do you not see that the seaweed is available? Oh, you probably turned off. You're probably waiting for a signal which cannot arrive right now because I clipped it. Well, that's a horrible thing to think about after the fact, isn't it? So, this signal is L. We now have to reconstruct what it meant to be L and figure out where that was. So we have G outputting here onto this line. I wonder if I can just put it all back. Because I remember thinking, is that important? It was, actually. It was actually quite important. I should probably preserve this. All right, you go up there. You get tucked there. Now we rip it all down. Now this is what we do. Yes. Okay. Okay. Better? Better / different? Oh, this isn't connected anymore. I kind of want to preserve that. Because there's no... Yeah. Okay, how about I just carefully cut around L? So we're going to pick this up, everything right here. It needs red in and red out, right? It's the same thing, right? We get L in and L out, so it's just red in and red out. So carefully cut around it. Carefully. There we go. There we go. And I didn't do it. I clipped it somehow. All right, we try again. I am not cut out to be a surgeon. You see me in the same room as you and with a scalpel. You should know that your life isn't in imminent danger and you should take all appropriate precautions. So we just want L in and L out. Now we're just going to stick it over here and by the side. Okay. Are you getting L? Do you have all your L? Yes, you're all lit up like you have your L. Okay. Okay. Next. We continue to retrofit. There you go. There we go. And then you guys just showered with prod. All of you. The most prod. The most prodful ever. You are using that material to the peak efficiency. Why? Because we can. And this is making an astonishing amount of agar a second. And we're talking 7.5 times 5. And it's like what? That's nearing 40 a second. And then eating here, that's not 40 a second. Eating here, that's nowhere near 40 a second. We are making too much agar. You know what? We love it. There's nothing more to be said on that topic. It's just, this is something we do because we want to. Not because we have to. But because it is that which we love. Alright, so. This needs to come all the way around and survive that gauntlet. Which is a problem, but it's just pouring out right now. And this is kind of like the worst case scenario for this. And some is still getting through. So I suppose I shouldn't be... particularly concerned. And right here, Vrauk food is 4 per with 90% prod, so like effectively 8 per. Okay. Things are going to be alright. We still need more, but here's the thing, right? We have to wait for this to trickle into the kitchen before it trickle into through the system before I can accurately evaluate whether or not we have to do more things over in Vraukland. So I guess we're done with this chore right now, right? We need to change this into watch Vrauk Cocoons. 1 level down on the threat assessment ladder. We have another guy coming back, right? Are you limited? No, you're not limited. You should be, though. Why not? Maybe it was never a problem before. Ah, because you lost your wire at some point. Probably this is the real bottleneck now. This is making 4 a second, and this is eating far more than that. All right. Let's go get a purple pulp mill and then upgrade that. And then we're going to go make a next-gen, high-tech, really slick Calmodulin binding mutant peptide. Hello, friends. Get in the bus. You're first in line to be retest. No promises are made. Do not construe this as a promise of work. No legal obligations have been incurred. You're just coming with me for a while. We're just riding along, and if something good happens, it happens. I am not by any means promising that. It's like it's a ride. It's a ride. It's an experience. It's almost a loot crate. Only, definitely an unregulated loot crate that you should be suspicious of. Alright, so right here, we just need... Our target's 8, I guess? No, our target's 12. In order for this not to be the bottleneck. So if we just toss this in, because this is what we do now. This is how we communicate with the world. And give you a big old 5-5 from a little one. A little old 5-5. There, you are now making 35 a second. That's enough. Or you probably need to give a lot more space now. Oh, just a clean 100. There you go. Just shovel it on. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I don't feel terrible. Like, oh, look at the agar. This is going to be a problem then, isn't it? Because there's no break on making these. It's just L. So we should probably just get rid of a couple, right? And strip out these things. So now we're at 8 times 4. 32. That's still a lot. I think we're still going to run into problems. Whatever. I am, in fact, Mr. Problem. I'm actually curious what happens when it starts rotting out. Here, we have to add a new phrase. Watch Vrauk food. There. We have 2 things to watch now. This is just gross overproduction. Maybe we have to... Okay, we're just gonna do it properly. No. Green line. So we don't get confused. You are... Read, hold all belts. Alright, so we got right here... 4,000. Less than... 500. I still think that's probably a bit much. But 4,000 is a lot. I mean, a lot. It'll pass out in time, though. Now, this is a problem. Alright, he's here, so maybe not that much of a problem. It's going to be very spiky production. Not that I think that matters that much. Vrauk food. There we go. Yeah, very spiky production. Alright, we're just going to leave this for right now. We're going to let it cook. We're going to go make next level Calmodulin binding mutant peptide. Are you ready? Oh, I need to go get a bioprinter because we're going to be bioprinting pineal glands and using them instead of free-range scrondrixes. It's more humane or something. I don't know. Someone said that once. Don't hold me to it. What is better? To bring life into the world in the natural way of things through by which it is accomplished, or to bring it in by purely artificial means, where it is clearly just a tool for my end? Which is more noble a way of consuming meat products? So, it's a gene lab, right? It's a gene lab. I have that memory. It's there. It exists. We need you. Yeah. Okay. And some of this stuff has to go into one of the wormholes I'm going to be using. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. One of the wormholes I'm going to be using. So, we're kind of going to build right here, right? And we're going to try to go for a single So is this affected by prod? No, it is not affected by prod. Is one immunosuppressant worth 7 pineal glands? Why does it say it's affected by prod when it's not affected by prod? Explain this to me. Is it worth that many? I don't know. What do we have on hand here? So this is the bioscaffolds right there, and we have the stuff. What's this? It's all bioscaff. So I guess we do that, and we get the pineal glands. Okay. Do we have the immunosuppressants anywhere around here? I don't think we use those in a industrial manner. Immunosuppressants? No, just bioscaff. We should probably use this area right there. It's more awkwardly sized. But we're going to want to ship the product by belt right here to this point. So it's straight across. Honestly, it's about the same. All right, we're going to go use the awkward space. And I could add in immunosuppressants, but I seem to remember immunosuppressants are a little bitchy. Let's go take a look right there. They're in science centers. We have enough of them, but wow, it's a lot of stuff. It's mega prodded though, so maybe this is cheap enough to use. I don't know. Let's see where this gets us and then make a decision. So we want to do this and that. We want to do you, and you can't be prodded either. Oh, we have a problem then. This makes one every quarter of a second. This is terrible. This is just no good. I think I have to use the immunosuppressants, which means doing it right here is probably better. It's a big space for it though. Yeah, we're full up on immunosuppressants. Time to use them, right? So we'll do that. And this is making 3 a second. And it is our job to try to beat this. I don't know, friends. With no prod on top of it. That's rough. No prod. Very, very rough. So what we'll do is we're going to need a combo here, right? Actually, this is going to take a lot of space. I don't know if we can fit this all in. We need our... Well, we don't need a outpost out. That's going to be a belt out. What we do need is an outpost in to get the non-wormhole stuff. All right, so non-wormhole stuff and maybe also immunosuppressants, right? So this is going to be, we have Bodos in the wormhole, we have meat in the wormhole, we'll have filtration media in the wormhole. So this is essentially just magnetic beads and immunosuppressants, and that's okay. So if I put this right here, put this right here, maybe even bioscaff on that too. So we do this and we do that. And so this has all of the materials we need in from there. And then this, we're going to have bioscaff pineal gland disposal somewhere around here too. That's going to be really awkward. I got a plan for that. Then we have our wormhole, which we place right here. This is already one of the most awkward builds I've done. You tune in right there. Like, I'm already super hating this. So like that, that's better. And then just a line of hand. Okay, don't do that. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay, this is workable. We're getting to a place where I don't hate this, but it also has to share surface area with this and that. So this, the pineal gland never has to touch the wormhole. So we're free to like put this right here. It's not even that bad. It could be a lot worse. And then we locate that. I don't know. This is really sticking out. I think we reroute this in any way possible. I don't care if the path this takes is super ugly. It needs to get out of my way. There we go. Creative piping. Alright, so now we have this entire space right here. And we can... If we snuggle this right here, and this is still not good enough. Well, okay, we can if we snuggle it still farther, but that doesn't leave any space, which is to say it is not virtuous. But I may be reduced to doing this. Alright, so wormhole supplies most things. This supplies still more. And then this bridges the gap right here. It's like right here. And we have this completely hacked off situation. Not proud of it at all. And then you stand right here and you give a proud 5-4. And this will be making 2.7, which is still not what we need. Now it is eating exactly what is being produced, which is good. And it's only making 3 a second. These are so hard to make. I wonder why. Well, these guys aren't going full time. How much are we consuming? That's probably the question we have to answer. And the answer is a lot. If these are all going full tilt, and probably they don't need to, but this is a lot. So. This isn't really what we can do, huh? We need to do better. Okay. Do better, not worse. That's the advice we're going with right now. Okay, you are now a 5-5. And I have to handle getting waste products out of here. Don't think about that. Okay, we got the digestive system right there. It's not going to be hard. We just pipe everything onto the digestive system. And then we continue layering it on. We don't let go. We're using the best of everything. And now we're at 6.11 a second. And we are still eating roughly what we produce. Okay. Okay, I'm beginning to feel comfortable with this. I'm beginning to think that, in a way, this might be okay. Let's send this whale out. This whale's going to be the slow step, so let's do it first. We are going to be doing Calmodulin binding mutant peptides. We need to get that in here, and we need to get this in here, and maybe even bioscaf, right? And we have it in a line right there. No, just go get bioscaf. It's going to be fine. How much material are we eating a second? Like, very, very little. A single whale... Well, we're eating 30 magnetic beads a second. That's going to be tough. So, I guess we have to go by ratios of per second, right? So it's 1.15 bioscaf, 1.15 immunosuppressants, and then it is 30 magnetic beads. 30 magnetic beads for the purpose of ratioing. And so these are all the same, so that adds up to 32, just say. So 9,000 divided by 32 is 250 each, which is not a lot for just a one whale coming and delivering. No wonder it's so slow everywhere else. 250 times 30. That's a lot. That is a full load of magnetic beads. We're not going to have that amount. We're just not gonna. Magnetic beads are made. It's somewhere in this era, right? Beads. Right there. Yes, I was correct. And these are being made at nowhere near the speed we need. So I have to go work on those next. Here, let's put that as a more magnetic beads. Okay, great. Coming soon. Meanwhile, we have decided a whale composition, right? You, my friend, you have a new life. At least all of these things are pretty much in the same place. They are all just in the bio wing. So is this bioscaf right here? No, that's cDNA and we need more. Bioscaf's right there. All right, you go right here. You load magnetic beads 7,500. Then you go get scaf. And that's merely 300. Okay. So this... I don't know what this means. I don't know what it means, and I don't want to think about it. Where do we put immunosuppressants? Right there. It kind of looks like a grenade. Honestly, it kind of is a grenade. It's immunosuppressants. And then circuit condition, comparator equals go, unload to target, unload to target. Missing. Absolutely missing from this movie. Production. Where are my prod modules? Why can I not put them in? Someone explain this to me. All right, that's going to come here, and this is going to be okay. We are on our way, friends. So that'll get put in there. And now what we have to do is put filtration media. And that's it. We have everything else we need. In fact, we should probably... probably rub that in, right? There. So we need... Wait, we already have filtration media in there. Oh, we already did it. Oh, the brilliance. The brilliance, the poise, the grace. So what we need right here, I think, this is you. You only not. All right, so here is our waistline. Which will go over here and probably just skip straight up. And our actual waistline is right here because we have to do this from here as well. No, this has to be not pineal gland. It's a slightly different concept. Related, but not the same. So over here, up here, and this just has to plug into the digestion line literally anywhere. Okay, done. Easy. It's so easy. I'm invincible. Of course everything worked out. There was never going to be any chance of a problem. How silly would you have to be to think that maybe there would be a problem? Okay, good. And then up. And then right there. Okay. You're in. I suppose we should just be ready right there then, right? And this guy's waiting for magnetic beads, I bet. I betcha. Yeah, that's going to have to be the next thing I do. All right, so we have to plan for success, right? And the way we plan for success is by getting this stuff out, getting it out stacked. You do like that, only you do whitelist. So you're doing actual product. So we need to come down, and then we have to head over and then down right here. And I don't know how we want to join in, but we do. Okay. This is going to be more than a little awkward, but it's okay. Hopefully this is the busiest area. No, it is not. In the happy case, when things are working well, this is going to lead to a lot of Calmodulin binding mutant peptide buffered. I don't think we're going to get there immediately, though. So what I need is to finish this line. Then I have to go grab a whole bunch of sewing machines. By that I mean probably 3 or 4. And then after that I have to take it down south along with a bunch of Lovecraft furnaces. Because I guess we do it like this. I'm going to have to upgrade agar, and I'm going to have to upgrade magnetic beads alongside of it, because we need many more than what we have right now. Because this is just a straight consumer. There's no multipliers on this. All right, let's go to the next level. Let's take it to the limit, friends. We need a pack of Lovecraft furnaces. We need some sewing machines. So right there, and then sewing machines right there. Just come with me. My inventory has been too empty lately. I need more in my inventory. I need to feel my pockets rattling. That's how you know you're rich. You can hardly keep it all in your pockets. Can I pick it out from the size? No, it's not that. Can I pick it? It's right here, right? This is magnetic beads by the shape. Yes. In fact, I can do that. All right, so we have far too much agar. And what we want to do is this. We want to upgrade you guys, and I guess we're just flipping these guys around. You're getting turned off. And I give you the gift of Mega Prod, friends. And then there's more to come. Then you are Ultra Sped. And how you doing? You are now making 40 a second, assuming you can be appropriately fed. That's enough to run. Is that enough to run my machines? And we are eating not as much agar as we're producing, so that's fine. Questionable whether that deserves to be super prodded as well. And further questionable whether or not we'll be able to keep the... Let's just assume we're not able to keep up, right? And add another whale here. Just assume. Just assume this is going to be what happens. So dunk you in, good, and you need a weight, and you need a circuit condition. 6. Iron, nickel, aluminum, that's probably right. Parador equals go. Alright, be on your way. Hopefully that means the magnetic bead problem is just a non-problem. At least this can be prodded. Only good things can be prodded. All good things can be prodded. I should probably turn off many of these. Okay, nice. Kinda. Nice, almost. I don't think this matters. But I'll do this anyway. And scoot you over just so it's not like that. I'm going to be producing a lot of bio crud here. All right, I'm not going to interfere. So was that it? The last of the techs needed to uplift, except for Simics, but we know about that. We've been talking about that forever. And so it's really just whatever we want. It's time for the military arc. Okay. Let's inaugurate the military arc with whatever this is. Cluster grenade comes now. That's funny. That's funny. Like piercing shotgun shells come now. That's really quite amusing. Why would Why would anyone think this is a good idea? It's because no one plays with biters on. I know it's a silly question. It is a fundamentally dumb thing I'm asking, so I should likely not ask it. Oh, we have local seaweed too. That's very helpful. But why aren't you guys limited by how much agar is on the belt? Like, why don't you take this into account? It's like, why don't we just add another phrase right here that says don't just make crud wildly. We don't need to. Here, you go deliver. That's good enough. And then hopefully, well, maybe it's gotten started without us. Probably not, but maybe. Where is the abomination? The abomination is right here. Is it gone yet? No, not once. Take that, please. All right, so we need this guy to arrive. I want this to go before we're done. So what can I do in the meantime? You can go watch plutonium peroxide again. Okay, I like doing that. What are we watching for? What are we looking for? I know we need these buildings. I know this isn't producing very much. We're up to 12K of the waste stream. It's a miracle. This guy is probably not going constantly, though it looks like maybe he is. I mean, this isn't terrible uptime right here. Let's take a look at Timmy Phosphate 3. Antimony Phos 3, right? Is that a 3? I can't even see it. I can't see the numbers on the draw. Oh, it says 3. No, it says 2. Okay, this is 3. All right, 2 go away. And if we look at the long term, yeah, we've definitely helped. Like, this is all because we're burning more plutonium, the stuff, the plutonium peroxide, the liquid plutonium, the stuff that's bad. We're burning more of it. So that's good. Maybe good enough. I don't know if this is enough to take off the watch. But, oh, we need bioscaff now. That's a different sort of problem. All right, you got to go deliver, and apparently I have to go look at bioscaff. It can't be prodded. Huh. Maybe this is something I have to care about. Let's take a look at bioscaffold. How are we doing here? Oh, that's not good. That could be better. Really could. Some of this is transport. Like, I don't even know how to describe this curve. This is weird. Bioscaff. And there's better recipes, right? Yeah, there's all sorts of recipes. What are we doing? Keratin. Here, let's figure out what we're doing before we interview competitors. So we have what? We have non-keratin. We have simple bioscaffold. Well, we have keratin now. It exists. Like, keratin's available. So we are doing the basic recipe, I guess. No, nanofibrils and keratin produces a ton. Oh, I'm not putting chitosan in that. Absolutely not. Where's the recipe we're using? Oh, I guess this is the recipe we're using now. Bone meal, chitin, sodium alginate. It makes 1. If we add keratin, it's times 5. Keratin and collagen. Don't like the collagen part. And then chitosan, which is a no, and keratin makes more. And then nanofibrils, which is honestly okay. And keratin, we're probably doing this. This is all right. Like, this is far from the worst I've seen. Have we taken a nano machine? Nano. Nano. It's not here. I wonder what's from. Okay, is this you? No. Oh, yeah, it is him. Okay, we get to see this machine run though. There. Shovel it in. Start making those pineal glands. There, and just pounding it out. Good. Good. Oh, you need even more. There, even more. Just shovel it in. Let's go. Okay. Okay, this has upsides. We're gonna burn our way clean through these magnetic beads. But maybe we have a magnetic bead graph. This will work its way out. Hopefully we've doubled it. And we're having throughput trouble at the moment, but we'll see about that. And then if we go look at Calmodulin binding mutant peptide. In the bad old days, we were making about 100 a minute. And in the now, it's near 5 times that much. That's good. This should turn the problem that we are having with enzymes into a different sort of problem. And then what more can one ask for, right? I guess we should turn this off when there's too many on this belt. That's probably a smart thing, right? Some sort of regulation. So let's wire it up. Why'd I do that? Because I picked the wrong one. Then onto there and onto there. Okay. Read and hold. And how many we got? Alright, when this is greater than 3,000. No, let's go 2,000. No, less than 2,000. While that's less than 2,000, this goes. If there's ever 2,000 backed up on this belt, this probably shouldn't go. Alright, that makes sense. Just pound it out. Okay, so we did good. We have one more thing we have to do. Here, we can cross this off, though. Good. Good. And now it hasn't reached... Oh, it's just reaching here now, I think. Yeah, the extra waves. Okay. And we should see a spike in mutant enzymes soon with a consummate spike in chitosan. All right, we got to go upgrade bioscaf, which is right around here, right? Yeah. All right, so what we want to do is this. We're going to the newfangled recipe, the bestest recipe, actually. We're going to go all the way up here. I'm not spending chitosan. That is far too precious. And it's not even proutable. I'd consider it if it was proutable. But it's not. Why are all these things not proutable when they are clearly intermediates? Someone explain this to me. So we have a new, uh-oh. Where is he? Oh, he's coming back. You. No, he's picking up. Okay, wait, stop. Just stop. Just hold on. Just hold on. You need to be different. I want you to come here, and no matter what, you're not leaving here. So come here to be interviewed. So, what do we need now? Let's figure out this new / old whale. We need nanofibrils and keratin. Oh, it already has sodium alginate. Excellent. So we need 1 nanofibril. We need 1 keratin. We need 5 sodium alginate. Oh, I caught it at the perfect time. Ever so glorious. So, our number is 7. So we need 9,000 divided by 7, which is going to be 1,200. So 1,200 nanofibril, 1,200 keratin, 6,000 6,000 alginate. Now you have to be programmed. All right, stop again. You're doing something completely different. You need 6,000 alginate. Consider maybe that you have failed in your duty. So now we need keratin and nanofibril. Keratin is, of course, a animal product. From Simics. So here you get the keratin in quantity 1,200. And then you don't go there, you go get nanofibrils, which are right there, and we have a lot of them. This is a good recipe. It requires cheap stuff and some expensive stuff, and it makes a massive amount of product out of it. Which is, makes it very easy to move things around for. It's expansive in volume of finished product instead of condensing. All right, good. And then you, 1, 2, and 3. This is not modern style. And then I have all this material I'm going to have to get rid of. All right, that's fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bone meal, but everything else I can take away. So this will kick on soon. I need to watch all this. Here, let's make a note for ourselves. But I think we're done with this part of the session. Watch bioscaff. We have to check in on that later. Let's clean our inventory and then go back to watching Vrauk food. Can you take this out for me? Not that it matters. I can just go over to the digestive system, right? This is equivalent. I love this area so much. Maybe my favorite area in the entire base. I know it's disgusting subject matter, but it solves a big problem in a decent way. So is this still pounding it out? Calmod. Yeah, just pounding it out. Oh, it's like 6 times now. So this is no longer going to be the bottleneck on mutant enzyme. Which says we should be unleashed on chitosan. Now it's actually this that's the bottleneck. Wow. We're full up on mutant enzymes. Now that's a world I want to live in. You're getting doubled. We're adding another one of you. Give me that. Shove this in your head hole. Then wait and circuit condition. Good. Good. Like that and like that. All right, go, my friend. Go. And so we should have no chitosan problems. This guy needs to be upgraded. You have served long past what I thought you would be able to. Do not take this dismissal as being tossed aside. This is retirement with honor, friend. And then you have to replace him. I don't remember his name. No one ever learned it. The guy before you, he was honestly really slow. Right there, and fill cargo, and right there, and take that over. And so this means that the bottleneck for advanced coding should now be just transport, and we might have to just rework it, do something special for it, a special wormhole channel. I'm more than willing to consider that. All right, what's next? Is bioscaff going? Bioscaff is going. Look at it all go. It can't even vent it. It's so going so fast just because it's using bad hands. I wonder why these guys aren't going. Kind of makes you uncomfortable thinking about it, doesn't it? Oh, these guys are just plain wrong. So a lot of stuff vented in the wrong spot. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the situation's all right. I think maybe we're doing fine here. On you. This is... Why don't you just put it straight in? Why not do that? Why isn't that a better idea? Alright, I'm just leaving this alone. It'll eventually clear out. How are we doing on bioscaff? Yeah. 1.6. So a casual 10x. It's kind of what I'd expect. Alright. That's a good recipe. This is a good recipe. It requires things that are more expensive, but it consumes them in small amounts, and it is massively productive in return for that. This is an upgrade. This feels good to use. Okay. Did we do the entire thing? I think we watched bioscaff enough. Let's go cast our eyes back. Let's go over to City Center. We're going to watch Vrauk Food and Vrauk Cocoons. We're not going to finish with them today, of course. But we will look at them. This is full up, and we got to figure out what to do about this, right? No bueno. There, right there. I guess we just keep junk in our inventory for now. Alright, so, science, going. It's going to be another 3 science day. Let's take a look at Vrauk Food. How are we doing here? It appears we are just spewing Vrauk Food. We are going to deliver this Vrauk Food. Empty cargo Vrauk Food is in stock. Strongly in stock. In fact, you know what? I don't think we have to watch anymore. I think we have a determination, friends. So let's go look at other Vrauk Food, which I really should have looked at while I was just there instead of getting excited and allowing myself to drag off. Why isn't this going? It's because this is coming back. Alright, just imagine that is okay, right? That's what I do. I imagine it's okay. Now we have to go look at Vrauk Cocoons, which is a different sort of problem. Just dropped. Just literally just dropped, and we have almost 2 lines going. So, Vrauk Cocoon. Vrauk Cocoon. So we were at 2.6, 2.5, something like that. And then we are up a little more, just a tiny bit though. We're not done with this. There is still more. We still need more barrels. What we did, it wasn't enough. Huh. I really don't want to go to the next... and look, there's a lot of ingredients flowing past saying... we haven't done this quite right. How have they finished so few products? How have you only finished 300 products? Oh, it's because it reset when I changed the recipe. Okay, got it. So we really need a watering station right here. That's what I'm seeing. So should I do that? Because, okay, we have a watering station right here, and it fills barrels, and then they float up. So we don't really need one right there, because this covers it as well. It's like, what's going to do? They got to take it right here? Maybe, but not like in the amount that will be noticeable. These guys probably need to be sped. All right, we'll do that. That'll be the last thing we do for that. And then we're going to shift. Now I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go walk away, get something to drink, look at things, think about my life and what brought me to this point, and so on, etc., etc. All the things I do when not actively building factory. So hopefully that'll help. So I don't want to put more barrels on the belt. That's what I'm trying to get at. You should be able to reuse those just over and over and over again. Maybe I should have put per unit ones right here where there's space instead of sticking to the sushi belt paradigm. Maybe there's just not enough barrels to go around, even if they do get reused over and over. What is that? What is this? It's an embarrassment is what it is. So those barrels just went in, and then they have a chance of going back around again, huh? I don't know. I'm not going to think about it right now. I think everything's great. Here, we're going to look at it one more time, though. Cocoon. So it's a little better, and it's just as steady. So we did not solve our problem here. I just absolutely did not. Maybe it'll get a little better with those barreling machine changes, but I kind of doubt it. I feel like we need a lot more, and I mean a lot more Vrauk Cocoons. At least there's no one waiting right now. All right. Break time. Then I'm going to go uplift. We're going to get this. Ready to get angry again? I know I am. Be right back, friends. And back. Let's finish this episode off. What are we doing? Uplifting. Oh, you know what it means? We have to look at it again. I don't want to look. If it doesn't have a whole pile of Mark IVs for me, I really don't want to even look at it. Hope it gets nuked. I put it next to the Bodos for a reason. This is good. All right, fix the tree problem. You're building more seaweed. Now look at the thing. The hateful thing. Are you running? Good. Are you trying? Let's see if anything's... I wish I could mark... I probably could reset this. Like, it could have run and I wouldn't know. If I pick it up and put it back down, is that enough to reset the counter? See if that works. Yes, products finished, big fat 0. It's like I never did anything. If you don't know why I did all this, not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, this is now going. You didn't. It just bricked, of course. We should go. I should probably pick this up too. Reset this counter. There. Okay. Reset. And we're gonna watch this. In the happiest case, what happens is this immediately rolls another Mark IV. It immediately goes in the seed. It immediately hits the 40%. And we hit that like 3 times in a row, and that's enough to be stable. But I don't think that's the world we live in. All right, anyway, cacao in motion. Don't think about it. It just makes you upset. And right here, good. Bodos, good. Moondrops, we need 6, and we only have 2. It's going to take a long, long time. But we got that time. Naven's waiting on Zillifo. Yadal's completely finished. Love them. Relesia, all finished. Potatoes, all done. Arums, pile of happy arums right there. We will even peek down and we will see how Yatoi LO is doing, as is our habit. And we will see it's maybe ran like 10 more times. Yeah, about that. Takes a long, long time. Long time. Okay, it's in progress, kinda. Guars, we only have one guars. More going, so eventually this will, whatever. The grods, the prettiest flowers, being made. Love them. So grods, fully checked off. Renea, obviously done. Relesia, as I said. Mushrooms, as I said. All good, all good. And saps down there, it's been done forever. Okay, so that's the plant kingdom in its entirety. Shouldn't I check on moss? The simplest of all plants? I suppose seaweed's a little simpler, but... we did moss up here. Yes, right here. And it's completely full up. We are full up on uber moss. And this is not going because... why? Because we need more magnetic beads. Why isn't this here? I don't know. Oh, it is just being made. Oh, you in sync? You are in sync. But you're gated, so it shouldn't be a problem. I guess we're out of nickel? I wonder why you're in sync. We're gonna have to check back later on that. Yes, I can hear your voice. Just fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. The entire factory's fine. Zapiers. We have made our 4 Ultra Zapiers. We didn't have this last time I was here, did I? Well, good. Okay, something's gone well. Knock it off. We don't need this anymore. Make perfect Zapiers. And this is just a deterministic process. Oh, we knew about this. We turned it off. Deterministic process where Zapiers go in and then more Zapiers come out, right? So we don't need Tholins anymore. We surely do not need mutant enzyme. But we do need stem cells and we need ink. Does anything around here need ink? Trits probably have ink. We can go get that. Trits are right over here, right? Corlex is still on 2. We've hit critical mass on... oh, we don't even make trits here. Oh. Alright, I guess we have to bring in ink. And stem cells are probably just to the south, right? Probably don't need to bring those in. Give me a requester chest. Give me ink. Not that much. Just some ink. And then we just pull it over, right? I probably should send the dinosaur out first. Probably getting ahead of myself. That's fine. That's fine. It's always fine when you're a little bit on tilt still about yesterday. Okay. So that ink will be in soon. That we can do soon. The Zapier AI Systems Kit shall now replace this stuff. I really should handle the dinosaur before doing this. In fact, let's just do that now. Here, we need to make a list. This guy is here. This guy's gonna have to put a lot of stuff back. We need bioscaf, cDNA, which we might need more of, atom, zinc, finger fusion, zymogens, and that's it. Just a whole bunch of meds. All right, so we need 8 bioscaf, 2 cDNA, 1 atom 42, 1 zinc finger fusion, and 1 zymogen. Okay, so our number is in fact 13. Then we can rob him. Well, let's figure out what our number is first. It's 3,000 divided by 13. It's going to be 200. So 1,600 bioscaf, 400 cDNA, 200 of you, 200 of you, 200 of you. All right. All right, good. So how much do you have to pick up of this? Exactly the right amount. I'm so proud of you. So how much cDNA? Exactly the right amount. That's wonderful. You actually use Calmodulin? That's excessive. You should get, in place of that, just up on the next tier, like literally here, up on the next tier. You get Atom, and instead of this, we get Zinc Finger Fusion, right? And instead of this, we have to go find Zymogens, which I don't even know where they are. Need more antivirals. Where's our thing of Zymogens? It would be around. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Right there. And Zymogens are right there, and this is what you need. Okay, so cDNA, then 3, 4, 5. You're ready to go. Well, you would be if I could pull all this material out. Right. Oh, wait, you need the cDNA still. There you go. All right, now be on your way. Meanwhile, those things get pulled out. Okay. So this is now done. Good. So this should be more or less finished, right? Minus all the material I have to get rid of. Where is my hero chest? For these what be heroes? Oh, I need another bioprinter. Okay, need is a strong word. Yeah, let's go get another bioprinter. You might as well do this at speed. Here, this is done. Oh, and this is also done. All right, we have done the work. The thing we had to do. We have now what we did. Yes, this is words, yes. Bioprinter. Tech coming along. It will hit by episodes end. 3 techs in episode. Absolutely wonderful. Upgrade. That's for you. That's for you. Okay. So it's still 300 seconds, and we're going at speed 27, but it's still going to take a long time. Anyway, heroes. Into the hero bin. This is no longer, you are too good for this fallen earth. Into the hero bin with you. Right over there, right over there. And just shovel them out. Ah, look, they're inside the base again. Where are we doing it this time? Oh, up here? For real? Where is... Oh. Really? Huh. I mean, I don't even really care about this place. It's outside the wall. I mean, I don't even know how you got here. You guys better beware. Very soon, I mean very soon, all the guns are going to be a little bit better. Where is this guy? I know I sent him on a journey. Oh, there's barely any room. There might have been no room. I don't know how to think about this. Let's not think at all. Easy, right? Has the shouting stopped? Mommy and Daddy friends again? Obviously not. Did someone perhaps not get the message? Okay. Maybe we have to deliver the message again. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They could hear me. They heard me. And they're going to come all the way over. They could do so much damage over here. This is just soft and completely exposed. But it looks like they're going to be worming their way up the absolute worst path they probably could. Yeah, now you guys got problems. Yeah, you're on fire. There's a hole right there, but, well, you're too dead to do anything about it. There's a lesson here somewhere. Where is my stem cells? What uses stem cells around here? Lots of stuff. Corlex uses stem cells. Corlex, where are you? Right here somewhere? Why am I not seeing the stem cell? Maybe it's only for increasing their number. Alright, swing and a miss. Try again. Yes. Yes, that's not here though. Yes. Do I really have to go get them? Is that really something that needs to happen? Do I have to biofluid them in? Alright, just don't think about it. Just use biofluid for its intended purpose. We want stem cell. There you go. Just quietly and assertively use biofluid for why we have biofluid. Okay. Good. And isn't that easier than anything else? Isn't that easier than throwing a fit? Good. Let's check that off. We want to say zip ears are now done. We did a thing today. Look at that. We checked it off. Wonderful. I want to skip ahead just a little bit. Bear with me for a moment. We will be back. We want to go over to the thing we did today. We want to take this, shove that right there. Okay, it doesn't really help all that much. So we want to go all the way over here, shove that stuff in. Good. I don't know what we're doing with the purine analogs. Does anyone remember what those are for? Oh, we can get rid of the bone meal. Who remembers what purine analogs are made for? Why do we do this to ourselves? Like right here, this is where they are. This is where is. But why is what is does this? Because. Someone help. Why is there more in here? There should never be purine analogs in here. Okay, probably when I turn this around, right? Alright, sure. Have more. Take them away. Get rid of these things for me. Alright. And then, in the adventures of putting things back. We'll be back, I suppose. Alright. We're done with zip ears. Now and forever. It joins the ranks of those things what are done. That hopefully we never think of again. Yay, it is good. Yeah, the second this comes in, we're fine. And this is coming in right now. So, good. Now, Corlexes still need more. Still making more. Still need more. There's nothing more to say about this topic. Where is... And this goes where now? They go into this bin, and then they go in here. How many do you make? 2? And this literally just takes forever, huh? Bop. Oh, and then immediately gets consumed in another roll. And we need more of them. Alright, that's fine. You keep doing that. Sponges, done. Very glad to see it. Trits, done. Excellent. Zillifo. Still in progress. Are we in progress? No. We are not, in fact, in progress. We need this. Why are we not going when this guy is... Oh, you better be on your way back. No, you're not even picking up the mushrooms. Alright, so this has been kind of offline for a bit. Great. Absolutely fantastic. And isn't this an actual for real problem? In that I don't have the blue mushrooms anymore? Isn't this an actual real problem? We need the blue mushrooms, we don't have blue mushrooms. Like, we could burn through the hero mushrooms we have, but that, I don't think that's a good idea. Hold on a second. Hold on. I mean, we have Mark IV modules. Nice. All right. Third tech of the day. Things are going great. It's time to take a Pi 4 tech, right? And it's time to start marching down military science. So just more bullet, more fire, and then ultimately more artillery range. And then we will have unlocked everything we need to start designing the next level embassy, which is going to be solar panels and accumulators and a wormhole and fun. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be hard to place, though. That's what's going to be the hard part. Okay, we'll figure it out. But as of right now, it just gets stronger and stronger forever. Okay, sure. It's this guy that is a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Probably we should be getting worker robot speed or hands or stacking. I don't know. Maybe I should reconsider energy weapons again. But I kind of don't think it's going to be good. Plus 70. It does what? Laser. Maybe I should evaluate them. Where's laser? Laser turret. They don't use much power in the face of late game accumulators and solar panels. Maybe it's better to use this instead of bullets. The bullets are so strong. And you can bank these, though. Like, just get a bank of 4. Just have this block. And maybe like 1 or 2 flamers just for fun on top of it. Maybe we'll look into that. That's a good idea. And then obviously an ambassador with some artillery, with some shells. What was I doing? I was trying to find a way to make these again. Which is a great problem, I see. Yeah, this is an issue. And this is all to make the new ones. And I have to step back and make the... dang it. Alright, so I need a mushroom farm, and I need a spore generator. I need probably this and this, but probably could use those as well. Just forget about it. Mushroom farm, and then... Yeah, I don't really make much progress in a day, unfortunately. I thought I'd be much farther along than I was right now, but this uplifting has been taking forever, and there's been a lot of base work to do. Possibly I've been overdoing it on the base work. Possibly. There's a slight possibility of that. I don't know. How pissed can I be, right? That there's more game. Isn't it usually that I lament that the game is finished? Why then, therefore, should I be sad that the game continues seemingly forever? There is wisdom in that. Write it down. I am imparting wisdom upon you all, my beloved listeners. Yeah, we're not even going to get to Peptide today, are we? Because we keep getting hung up on things again and again. All right, so right here, this is where we got to do it. Mushroom farm. For art thou where is? You just got to be cycling forever because we don't do that anymore. Okay. You have to make the good mushrooms. Oh, we need to get xenocodices. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe I bring those in by hand. I don't want to do that. We're bringing those in by hand. I'm sorry. There's going to be a hand component of this. Yeah, I know I should be automating everything. Yeah, I know I'm a bad factory person. I'm just doing it this way. Leave me alone. Yes. Here, you get upgraded. Just give me a bunch of them. There, go faster. No, I mean, still go faster. I want you after that to go faster still. Here, I will help. I'm a helper. Just shovel it in over and over and over again. Alright. We'll hook up the rest of this over here. And then I guess the horrible business continues, huh? Didn't even get all the way to Vrauk's because I found a problem. Because yesterday was rough. Because of this, that, and the other thing. I only need one of these, and I didn't get one. Ah, so rough. Alright, dinosaur. So, what are we gonna need here? Oh, good, we can put this to use. And a spore maker, huh? Yeah, pay no attention to how wonderful this looks. How absolutely wondrous it looks. Well, kind of have an issue now, don't we? And that this kind of needs to be like this. This is one of the ugliest builds I've ever done, and I've done a lot of ugly builds today. Just today. Ah, well. If you are expecting art, you came to the wrong place. Or a certain kind of art. Certain kind of highly offensive art. Okay. Alright, let's get this dinosaur planned. Once again, going back to places where I once was. Retreading old ground. Not making progress. Wait. This isn't right. We don't want to roll. We want to propagate. We don't need the xenocodices. Ah! I am not on tilt. I am not on tilt. You're on tilt. You're the one who's on tilt. I am just bumbling my way through this. There's no other way to put it. This is not a masterclass in factory management. 5 fert. 1 great alien. 10 aluminum biomass. 10 iron biomass. And that's it, right? So our number is gonna be 20, 25, 26. So divided by 26, that's gonna be 100, right? Of course it's 100. So bop, 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 bop. Where's a dinosaur? We need someone to help me here. Why won't somebody help me? Why is it always... Everything is all sorts of panicked and disjointed. I want fertilizer. Where can we find this wondrous substance? Right there. Load items, fertilizer, fertilizer. Add destination, great alien. And then we'll go sweep up and get our flavored biomass. Right there. Right there, and right there. And then aluminum and iron. Aluminum looks like that. I'm doing this in the wrong order. That's fine. I'll fix it. Iron looks like that. Good. Good and good. And then you come here. You circuit condition, and you unload, unload, unload. A lot of repetition lately. A lot of not clearly making good ground. A lot of ripping stuff down before it should be ripped down. A lot of misunderestimating. Okay, you are now on your way. Go. And here, this is for you. There we go. That guy's good. He's well equipped. He's a seasoned professional. All right, so you only turn on in the case when mushrooms are greater than 50. You only turn on in the case when spores are less than 50. Yeah, so now I can just stuff these in here, and the spores go in, and you should have loaded up. Oh, you have to do this. Yes, now you load up, but I guess it will mulch all those, and I guess that is fine. All right, so now what we need is this material. I don't think we have hydrogen anywhere around here, right? I mean, look at where I am. What around here would possibly want hydrogen? So we have to bring it in on biofluid, strange as that is. The other thing is just water, right? So let's do that. Whoop. Hydrogen. There, that stuff. Bring it to me, friends. And then just hook up right there. And blood we might have around here somewhere. We tend to have blood lines in strange places. It's like right there, is that blood? That is blood. All right, let's go get blood from over there. And then over, and then over to here, and then over, and then up, and then up. And then we have a problem, but we solve that with pipes. They are ugly pipes, but they're ours, and we won't abide any criticism of them. All right, so once again, we have done the thing which we've done before. This will come in, that's going to make mushrooms, and this is going to start building up, and this is going to run again. It will run and jump and play again. It's going to be okay. So we burned 500 of them, 460 technically, and we didn't get anything. Okay. And if we look back at calc, painful as that is, this has gone 11 times in our absence. And this has gone 0 times. So we have had no winners whatsoever still. All right. Actually, let's go look at something before we get too invested here. This shoots and hits for 80 damage per hit. We're at 80 damage, right? Well, it's not quite 80. It's like 77. 77 damage per hit. That's pretty good. No, that's... yeah. I think. Why is this only like 40? And this is saying... oh, it's probably because there's a turret bonus on top of that. Where is... bonuses? Bonuses for turrets. Stacks with ammo. Okay, because there's a turret bonus and there's an ammo bonus. And this is both, huh? Oh. Somehow I didn't know that. So we're at 80 damage a shot now, and we shoot very fast. We burn through a clip pretty much immediately. Don't look at that. Why isn't there better capacity clips? I mean, I know why. Because no one thinks about having enemies in this mode. So we have Dilmos online. I guess we start on them now, huh? Dilmo. Tell me about uplifting to the greatest of Dilmos. Yep. It's time to do this. And we just have to take normal Dilmo and we try to... it's just a standard box. So I need some happy hearts. Okay. Oh, we got to do the thing. Got to go up here. Dilmo. In progress. Great. Fantastic. And grab some happy hearts. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of this. It's like, chitin doesn't get put back. That has to get taken to the... It must be taken to the digestive system. He says, slowly choking out the words one at a time. Right here? Right here. So we pull Dilmos out. I wish stuff would stop dying. Just in general. And you are going to be uplifting the Dilmos. Congratulations, by the way. It's a glorious job. I know it sounds really goofy, but it's needed. There you go. And then you guys go back. So, this is all completely standard stuff. Start the dinosaur. And then we need this and that. Anything rot here? No. That's good. Then eventually we get Dilmos and we just copy them, right? With a standard copier. Yeah. We just bioprint more of them. And we need biomimetic skin. Alright. It's going to suck, but I'll do it. Dinosaur. I guess this is the last thing we do today. Looking at the time. You go right there. You go right there. This speaks very strongly to having a standard uplifting wormhole. Sadly, I'm not on that level, I guess. 5 filtration. 1 zinc finger fusion, 3 quality Dilmo, and then 10 seaweed. Great. So we are at 20, 23, 24, 29. That's going to be 100, right? 3,000 divided by 29. What else could it be? It's going to be 100. So bop, 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 and a bop and a bop. Give me a dinosaur. We're going to go shopping. Wouldn't this be so much smoother if it was just all in a wormhole? If every item I've ever made was just in a wormhole. Wouldn't that be easy? So pick that up. Load items. Filt. Then we need seaweed. Load items seaweed. Then load items quality Dilmo food. 300. And then load items zinc finger fusion. At least this isn't tough. Because I've done it so many times, I know exactly where everything is. Alright, right here, circuit condition, unload, 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 and unload. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comparador equals go. 500, 100, 300, 1,000. Be on your way. All right, this will come here, and we'll get our materials in. And we can feel good about that. Right, so now, yeah, we just do this, huh? And now we get the Dilmos from right up here. Just straight over. Straight out. This is Dilmos, not Cubs, right? Dilmos, not Cubs. Now we just have to find the plankton line. I say the plankton line and not a plankton line, because of course we know there's one here. There, all hooked up. Take that. Take that. Take that. We need to continue taking that. Okay, good. So all of that's together. Now we're stuck with Dilmos that we don't really need. There we go. Okay. Okay. Dilmos in progress. This will begin rolling in time. It will finish. Our goal is 4 level 4s, and this will take a while. Glad to see it. Excellent work. Next. Vrauk, still haven't gotten a single win here. This will keep going until the end of time. Next. Bees. I'm not doing bees right now. We're just hitting the bees and we're bouncing straight off. I think we're done. Yeah, it's 2 hours in. 2 hours in exactly. This is a good time to stop. Let's go scrub our inventory again as much as possible. And then congratulate ourselves on another day of non-stop, back-to-back, unalloyed success. If we don't think too hard about the entire situation with the cacalcs, which we don't. We spend a lot of time keeping that horrible little thought out of our heads. So let's just leave it like that and not think about that anymore. Is there anything else I care about here? Probably yes, probably no. Question. Oh, I'm still not there. Question. How many of these did we make today? Nowhere near enough. Noted. All right, so let's take a look at antimony, phos. Oh, excuse me. Antimony, phos. Phosphate 3. That's what we want. There. This is what we want to increase. This is necessary for the production of happiness. In order for happiness to be here, we need more. A lot more. Anyway, how's this doing? Oh, that's good. That's solid. Not in stock, but it's still solid. So we're still waiting on this, which is advanced coding, and they're on their way. Yeah, right there. So if we look here, this is still only a single dinosaur is doing this just fine. I have to rework this with multiple caravans, don't I? Like rip off this north part, put another caravan here, and then divide it so that there's 2 on each even. More equitable paper routes. A wormhole. And see, the problem is not a lot of this stuff goes on a wormhole. Like titanium, yes. And that's about it. Maybe nylon, maybe diamonds. I don't think nylon's in the wormhole. I don't think so. Where is my mini factory? Right here. Is nylon in here? I would not think so. In fact, there's no flora in here is a problem. And it's got a real easy solution. I should really just go do that, right? Yeah. I just should get more zinc, I guess. Apparently we don't have enough. I don't want to look at any of this. Speaking of things I don't want to look at, let's go look at biofluid. How are we doing in the grand fluid processing? We're doing great. This is fantastic. Chloromethane's a little worrisome, but aside from that, everything's fine. There's no problems here whatsoever. I should scrape out all of these Huzu. I'm not doing that now, though. Do I have chitosan in stock? That's the main thing I tried to accomplish today. Yeah. Yeah, so the real bottleneck now is on advanced coding. And anything, I have to work on the advanced coding logistics. So let's put that down. Vastly improve advanced coding logistics. Okay. See, it's on the list, therefore it's going to happen now. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I do know it's going to happen. What are we doing on, oh, it's almost 91%. That's like 10% of the game just taken care of. All right, let's get out of here. We're done. And we're not doing terribly well. Okay, no. That's wrong. We are doing quite well. It's just... I'm probably at this point paying too much attention to this factory, the internals of the factory, and that I should be paying more attention to just raw forward progress. I should be spending entire days uplifting. The problems I'm solving are not hard blockers anymore, for now anyway. They're nice to haves. Screenshot. Okay. What have we done, ladies and gentlemen? I can't even remember it all. Things are going well now. I feel like the factory is getting close to just being solid from beginning to end. We've had tech pouring in for days. We're chasing bottlenecks. Like we made a new Calmodulin binding mutant peptide maker. Like right here in this weird space where we had some of the materials, or some of the pipes rather, shoved it in, and it's making a lot, and that's giving us all the mutant enzymes we want, which is giving us all the chitosan we want. And now we get to focus once again on advanced coding, which is one of the great bottlenecks of the factory. We'll make it work. You watch. I'll make it work. What else? We reworked Vrauk Cocoons. I'm not sure we have enough of them yet. The new recipes aren't that great, but we might be forced into them anyway. I don't want to think about that. And then we reworked Vrauk food. We reworked magnetic beads. We reworked bioscaffold. We did a lot just flitting around making stuff better. But everything we touched turned out to be a lot better. Again, except for Vrauk Cocoons. We'll be back to that tomorrow. Then after we managed all that, we swept back around and we did another line of uplifting. Some progress made. Zapiers are now done. Get calc, still a massive raging disappointment. Thinking about it, like ice picks into my eye. Dilmos started, and then we hit the bees and we decided we didn't want to do anymore. But I think we have all of the tech needed for all uplifting besides level 4 Simics. Everything up to level 4, up to and beyond even, because we have level 4 Xenos. Just level 4 Simics are the ones that are in space science. And so that's the only uplift tech left to get. So this we're doing quite well, actually. Actually, we have to update a lot of this. Like Arthurian, I know this is ready. Come out, you're ready. Vonix, we just got, and that's ready. Zungror, I'm just assuming that's true. This needs, yeah. Fagnot, we researched that already. So this, unfortunately, is a lot of work, but we're getting through it. Like, there's nothing to do on the agriculture side but wait. And there's going to be a lot of that here, too. I don't know. Things are going well. Tomorrow, we do more. I think I'm in serious danger of running out of tech before I run out of, before I implement everything for the next tier. That's going to be really awkward. We'll see. I'm done now. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.